So I won't go to alone. Not a fire drill.
Oh, say does that star...
Oh, what a fun matchup, Doris, we have here tonight, featuring two teams that love to shoot the three.
And we continue to see more and more of this in today's NBA, Kev. Both of these teams have the green light to fire with any sliver of space from deep. This should be a shootout.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's Dosunmu in at the point.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Randall with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
SGA on the wing. Defended by Dosunmu.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Dosunmu finds Edwards. Gobert against Hartenstein. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Outside Williams. Hartenstein up top. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Doris, for the Timberwolves, 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
Dort against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Dosunmu. Gobert with the block.
Learn the lesson quickly, folks. Do not test Rudy Gobert.
And the basket by Edwards.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
SGA finds Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Onto the right wing. Here's Hartenstein. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Isaiah Hartenstein is a handful to deal with, folks. If he's that close to the bucket, look out.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Randall no good. Oklahoma City trailing. SGA on the wing. Defended by Dosunmu. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniel, send it in.
Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Randall, and he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Outside, SGA. Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. To the middle. Gobert, no good.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. The Thunder keep it going. A new 14-second clock. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. McDaniels got his third bucket of the night. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Here on the 2K leaderboard of the NBA's leading defensive teams since the All-Star break. The Thunder in fourth.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Here's Clark. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Mitchell passes to Williams. And here is Wallace. The rebound by Anderson.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Reed. His last outing, he had 18 points.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Knocked away. Taken away by Williams. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he's good on the three ball. From outside the arc. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Wallace is out there with Holmgren. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Wallace drills the three-pointer.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Now here is Conley. Still without a basket. Here's Reed. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Reed's got the lead back up to 7 now for Minnesota.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reid's game, the ability to spread the floor from three.
Mitchell, a screen on Clark. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And checking out some numbers for Anthony Edwards. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Minnesota leading by 7. And here's Conley outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Wallace. Takes a three. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Now Randall. Here's Highland. And a miss there on the triple. Thunder coming to this one after the win against Los Angeles.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
Well, they pushed the action on the offensive end, strategically super aggressive, and it really paid off for them at the free throw line.
Wallace misses.
Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
Back to Highland. Conley, the pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Over Williams. And the shot no good. A bit short. Thunder trailing by 8. It's Joe on the wing. Pass to to Holmgren. Now Joe. Now Holmgren. He's defended by Randall. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 6 points. Well, Doris, here we go down the final stretch of the regular season. How about some of the improvement we've been seeing from some of these players?
Kev, it seems inevitably every year there's a few players who make a huge leap in their games. And I love it when it's a complete surprise. Because when there's a player who's been under the radar and emerges as a potential star, how exciting is that?
Three-pointer, Randall. Tries again, and Reed with the lay-in. He's got 8.
I love that kind of energy from Naz Reid. You don't give up on a play.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Holmgren. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards has come in for Bones Highland. And it's Dosunmu in for Mike Conley. Now here's Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 1:56 left now here in the second. Reed in the post. Wallace on him. A three-pointer is right on target. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow this sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Back to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. There's the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. Blocked again. There's Anthony Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's SGA. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Reed. Another miss by Minnesota. Down low. Here's SGA. Reed with the block. And so that's the end of the first half. Minnesota on top, up by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Timberwolves.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison. And that is a wrap.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Naz Reid with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7-point differential. So on the floor for Minnesota. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Dosunmu is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Outside Williams. Back to SGA. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hartenstein. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. SGA's got 9 points.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Edwards passes to Gobert. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Williams in the post. McDaniels defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Lets the 3 fly. SGA, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh! Wow. That's about moving downhill with purpose. McDaniels puts it on the floor and makes the drive work.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. SGA passes to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on it. From 11 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Gobert finds Edwards. Left block shot on the way. Second shot opportunity. That shot is off. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Inside, Holmgren. The shot from the low post is good. Holmgren's got 8 points.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Here's Edwards. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Julius Randle.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
And it's SGA missing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Outside for Randall. Stolen by Dort. SGA against McDaniel. SGA passes to Dort. Dort a screen on Edwards. SGA from outside, and again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Let's take a look at the teams that have done a great job of converting turnovers into points since the All-Star break. In third, the Thunder.
And since the break, we've seen them ambush their opponents with that attacking brand of defense. And boy, have they reaped the rewards offensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Cason Wallace in for George. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. A beautiful reverse layup. Holmgren's got 10 points.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Randall passes to McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
For 3, Holmgren. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Over in the corner, Williams. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 10. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Edwards passes to Randall. Back to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got a pair of threes now here in the third for Minnesota. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Williams. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. Bones Hyland is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Conley in for Dosunmu. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Wiggins. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Wallace in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. Misses the 3.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Randall kicks to Reed. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 11. And here is Wallace. Mitchell outside. Holmgren with a screen on Hyland. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Timberwolves leading by 11. Over in the corner, Randall. Randall is doubled. Clark, the pass to Reed. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And Oklahoma City making a change. SGA's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards has come in for Clark. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
SGA kicks to Holmgren. Wallace outside. From deep, Reed with the block. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Shot clock at 2. Fires from way outside. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. For the 3. Holmgren can't hit. Minnesota leading by 13. Highland passes to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Reed throws it down.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, SGA. With the shot. The shot misses.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Edwards fires, buries the deep ball.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Naz Reid.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Edwards, the long shot, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Ah, he parachutes in for the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, SGA. Jacks up a 3. No good there.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Ah, it's good!
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Minnesota.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Outside, Dort. Oh, what a finish! So it's the Timberwolves now. Now McDaniels. Trained from outside.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now Reed lets loose a 3. Cleared away by Caruso. Clark against SGA. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin.